Hey everyone, Conor for Forge Intelligence today. Today's topic is going to be how to bias sort of lats versus upper back when you're performing rowing movements. So we're going to go through things such as the setup. Believe it or not, the right setup makes all the right muscles do the right things. So we're going to get Nick in the row, so we'll sort of switch cameras soon. Do first lats, a row for lats, and then move towards one more upper back. And I'll sort of show you some positional differences, as well as scapular, elbow path, all those things.
Right, so as you can see here, we've got like a pretty standard sort of like seated cable row setup. Now the first thing you can see Nick has done, his feet have actually gone quite low. I might even get him a little bit wider on the platform. Now the reason I'm going to do that is because there's a pad here. Basically, I don't want his knees getting in the way of his pad. Reason being, if we get his knees to extend fully, he can now lean in at the hips a lot further. Suddenly the trajectory is going to be one on a slight angle like so. Now because of this, when he actually proceeds to that row, his scapula is going to be going this way still. But now that looks like scapular depression as well as retraction. Instead, if he was lying back, it'd be just retraction now. So with this whole thing, we're going to have him lean in a very slight amount the whole way. So he'll be leaning in through the back itself, not actually through the lower back, more so during the hips, sorry. All right, from there he's going to grab the bar. So I've actually put this on the very end one here to make sure he can actually get a full stretch. Now from then, he'll sort of like lean back into position and reset things. So as you can see here, we get him to lean in a smidge more, extend through the thoracic, yeah, cool. His positioning is actually leaning forward a little bit. And another thing to note is, as he stretches here, he's gonna bring his scapula down first, yeah, and sort of bring that cable nice and low. Let's row, yeah, extend through the thoracic, good. Now you will also notice with Nick, his elbows actually aren't going, you can keep moving. His elbows aren't going past his midline of his body. As your elbows start to traject back, you're actually gonna get more bias towards different muscles. You're actually gonna lengthen the lats. The basic function of the lats is to get sort of that upper arm as close as you can to the bottom of the spine. Anything past that is actually gonna lengthen it. So with this one, as well as like maintain that thoracic Nick, extension, good. Good, extend, 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 good. He's actually gonna think about driving his elbows in. Now we can let Nick relax. So now we're gonna show you how to bias more of the upper back. So with this one straight away, it's gonna go into more of a standard foot position. So you get that a little bit higher maybe? Yeah, cool. And there he's gonna grab that. Yeah, grip doesn't really matter too much in this one. I like the sort of lower grip for the other one because it sort of promotes driving down. With this one, he's gonna lean like back, almost pretty much to perpendicular. So a bit further back, bit further back, bit further back, cool. With this one, he's basically gonna drive his shoulders and elbows back as far back as he can. You're not gonna go too far, you're not gonna lengthen things. Cool. So as you can see through here, this is really about to start getting knotted up through here now. Let's row, pinch, pinch, pinch. He's doing more of a flared trajectory on a slight angle, which is actually ideal for his rear delts now, believe it or not. So with this one, even if it's a little bit not so much flared as he's doing right now, it's still gonna actually have that bias towards the upper back because he's going past what the lats can actively do. In fact, they're starting to lengthen back there. And more importantly, his positioning is actually directing towards those fibers that matter. All right, hope this is a handy video, guys, and hope it's applicable for how to make your back training more lats focused versus upper back focused. Because after a while, just back ain't gonna cut it. Specificity of adaptations matter. All right, thanks, Nick. Quick wink from the camera, maybe.